Hello Gemini, welcome back to Tic Tac Tarot. I'm Milo and I'm going to be your reader for today. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you for tuning in, and if you're a return viewer, thanks again for your support. This is going to be a general message for the month of March. That's anything from career, finances, family, friends, whatever message you need to hear most is what's going to come out of the cards, so please don't shoot me, I'm just a messenger. Only take what resonates to your situation, of course. Don't make something fit that doesn't fit. You're Cinderella in your own story. You don't have to put on somebody else's shoes. And with that being said, this is a gender not specific reading. If I say he or she, I'm referring to a character on the cards, not you or your person specifically. So let's jump into your reading. This month I'm going to get you a card, an oracle card from the Sacred Creators Oracle, followed by some tarot out of my Light Seers deck and clarity from my mini Wild Unknown. Let's jump into your reading and see what's going on. Gratitude again. So make sure you're sticking to your gratitude. Maybe start writing a gratitude journal once a day. Just write a few things that you're grateful for, just to keep you in that mindset and kind of reflect on those things throughout your day. Remember why you're grateful for those things. It's just a little extra message for you this month. One card for Gemini, please. Okay. You, the Muse. Fall in love with your own story, 54. It's interesting, the colors, wow, they even kind of go together, don't they? Let's see what's going on here. Sharing your story, accepting responsibility as the author of your own epic tale, revisiting the inspiration behind your brand story. Finding a rhythm, showing off your talents and your light, creative inspiration, embodying your creator spirit, playful abandon, fertility, abundance, nurturing your projects and your people, trusting your inspiration process. Trusting the process this month. Fall in love with your own story. Some of you could be in a creative process right now. You might be creating something new, or changing the way you do something and creating again. In the month of March. Yeah, you're creating a new storyline for yourself. I'm really drawn to like how the rainbow wraps around. So like your happiness is wrapping around you. You're gonna have this like childlike approach to your passions again. You're going to feel inspired again. You're going to be feeling a lot more grateful for your life again once you adjust to the things that need to be adjusted in your life. some heavy cards to start out with. The Tower's in the middle of your reading. Something to do with your creative adventures here. You're working on something. You could be a writer. You could be somebody that works with crafts. You could be, what's the word I'm looking for? Somebody that grows plants and is an arborist. I want to say it's an arborist, but it's not. I don't think it is. I could be wrong. It doesn't matter. You could be somebody that grows plants for your hobby or your job even. For a lot of you, you're definitely a writer of some kind, whether that's a writer of poetry, music, novels, something. It's there. And for others of you, you're very much into possibly the beauty industry, or herbs. You could be a herbalist. Something. Let's see. 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 9 of Wands. That's some pretty heavy energy to start out your reading here, and I think this is currently where you are in your headspace. You're feeling this kind of stressed out, not sure where to turn, not listening to your intuition, and you're trying to be sneaky about it. You're trying to beat around the bush. You're trying to find the easy route through things, and your spirit guides are right up in your face being like, yo, quit being sneaky. Just fucking stand in your truth here. You need to be honest with yourself about your circumstances here. You're almost out of the woodwork here. You're almost out of the forest, but you can't see the forest through the trees, right? You're stuck in this mindset because you don't see the final outcome. You don't see what's coming when you come out of that forest, onto that beautiful big old beach where you can kick your shoes off and lounge in the sand. When I see this 9 of Wands, I pick up hermit energy, kind of like, the lighting of the way. But they're still very much standoffish. This is the Wounded Warrior card. You've been through a lot. And I feel like you're holding on to the past as a reason why you can't move forward. And that needs to change, which I think is where this gratitude comes into play. So instead of focusing on the past as something negative, focus on the positive that's come from the past, things that have happened. Hindsight is 20/20. You only see what's in the past. You don't see what's coming for you. So focus on the good things in the past, not so much the bad things. Now, here's the thing. You have the Wheel, the Tower, and the Queen of Pentacles here. Your luck is about to change, and you're going to see a huge influx of money when you start working on this adventure, this new, I almost want to say new baby that you're working on. It's like your baby, right? Whatever it is that you're working on, it makes you happy. It inspires you again. But it's, it's almost harvest time. It's not almost harvest time, it's just about spring. But for you, it's almost harvest time. You're about to reap what you've sown. Whether that's good or bad, that's your own personal story here. But I think for the specific collective that I'm reading for here, this is good. This is a good thing that's about to happen, because after the Tower, it isn't the devil, it's not the Ten of Wands, it's the Queen of Pentacles, which is a very wealthy, nurturing, proud individual. And not prideful in a bad way, but proud as in like you're proud of your accomplishments. You're proud of you sticking to your guns on this. And at the bottom you have the Magician, the Seven of Cups, and the King of Cups. Now this is somebody in your immediate energy here. You've manifested this person. Whether this is a business partner or a partner in general, there's a water sign here. You've been waiting for this person to see your worth here. But here's the dilemma I'm seeing with this. If this is a business partner, they've got a lot of options to where they can invest their energy, but they have their hand kind of on one specific cup in both of these pictures. And now I'm not guaranteeing that this is your cup. I have to get clarity on this, but they're very much, they've kind of made up their mind, and they want this specific cup. They want to work with this specific cup here. And they're waiting. They're waiting for this opportunity to come back in, or to come in. Whether that's with you or somebody else, I'm not sure. We're going to find out though. This King of Cups, because there's star cards on the bottom here, so there is hope. This person's got a lot of hope. For what? I'm not sure. We're going to find out, though. This King of Cups, what are they waiting for? What are they waiting for? Knight of Swords, the Hangman, and the Emperor. They're waiting for somebody to have a change of heart here. This Hangman, specifically this Hangman, is very dark energy. You have the Emperor, Pisces, and Aries energy here. This person feels kind of at a stalemate. They're very conflicted because they have two paths to go down, possibly to do with a commitment of some kind. They can only commit to one opportunity or one person specifically for somebody. But they're trying to keep their options open at this point. And this is clearly to do with some sort of passion here. I'm picking up love for some of you, but not all. I'm picking up like two. Somebody wants to work with you, or somebody wants to be with you, but they also have, a history with somebody else. Mother of Cups at the bottom of the deck with a soulmate, with an old soulmate. Okay. So, for some of you working with, if this is to do with a work partner that you want to work with, they've had a contract with somebody else that they have to end in order to come work with you. So maybe they can't work with you while they're under this other contract because it conflicts with their contract. So they have to find a way, like the loophole out of that contract in order to come forward and work with you. That's for somebody specifically. But if this is a romantic thing, this is possibly somebody that they worked with in the past. But they have a huge history here with them. And although this connection might be over currently, they're still holding space for them. They're still kind of waiting to give them their cup. But at the same time, they're also seeing you as an option, and they want to come forward to you because they see how nurturing you are, how stable you are, how good to them you are, and they want that. But at the same time, it's kind of like their heart is elsewhere. They're waiting for this return. They're anticipating a return. Who's the return? Like, what's this return? Okay. So, the person they're waiting on had walked away from a situation with your person. But they've been watching them from afar. And there's almost this kind of like, there's Virgo energy here, but there's almost this kind of like gaslighting energy going on. Not so much a gaslighting. It's not even gaslighting. It's like this person that your person has been waiting for to return. This person like leads them on and then like promises them this grand return. But the truth is that I think they just want the attention. They don't want to actually come back in. They just want the attention that they get from your person. Your person might be very attentive to others' needs, which is the Virgo energy here. They're the sign of service. But your person is just kind of, it's interesting that this Hermit card is depicted by a turtle because they're going slowly here. They're not rushing anything. You know, they're not running back to this person that's watching them. But they're also, you know, not running towards you either. They're very slow and steady and waiting to see how things are going to play out. You know, they're keeping their truth to themselves, and I don't think that they want you to know this. Because they could, I mean, with this Fox card here, the truth is hiding underneath his tail, but the Six of Swords are on display. So the idea that this person could leave at any minute is very much there. You can see that, but you don't see the why. And I think that this is what this is. Again, this is not for everybody. This is a very specific message for a small group of people. But for others of you, this is definitely like a business partner that just needs to get out of some kind of contract before they can work with you. But you don't see coming. Things are going to come to light. Whether this person wants you to know about this or not, things are going to come to light. And chances are with this Nine of Pentacles here, it's going to end up with you being single, but much better off in the process. I think they're going to continue to wait for this other person. And in doing so, they're going to drown themselves in misery. For others of you, if this is to do with your career, with what's going on, you're about to be very financially independent. Your ships are coming in, and everything that you've been working on is going to come to light. Everything, you're going to see the bigger picture, so to speak. That's for that collective. But the collective, where your person is hiding their feelings, they're not being obvious or openly communicating how they feel about you, it's because they're waiting for this other person to return. And they're going to stay in this kind of single energy until this other person returns. So they're not going to commit to you. They're not going to, tell you how they feel internally about your connection. They're just going to let things play out and hope that the decision kind of makes itself. That either this person will return or this person will finally leave them alone and then they can come towards you. But I think that this person really has their heart. They, they're trusting that this person's going to come back towards them. And they're anticipating it. So be careful with your heart. That's all I have to say about that. I am going to leave that there. I hope that helped. I hope it resonated with some of you at least. And I hope that things work out for you, for your highest good. Because nobody likes to be second choice, do they? Anyway, till next time, take care of yourself. Love and light.